because he missed us. There's another dog in there. I love my dog. Hello. Hi. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hi. Hi, baby. Oh, hello.
E mais coisinhas, tinha que ser a caminha.
Sim, sim. Você falou que ele fez xixi, não foi?
Oh, meu.
Vai lá em casa.
Hello. Hello. Hi. Hi. Oh, hello, hello, hello. How are you? How are you? How are you? How's my baby? How's my baby? Oh, hello. Oh, look you. Hello, 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 hello. Good boy. Good boy. Yes.
Come here. Come here. Who is a good boy? Who is a good boy? Oh, yes. Who is a good boy? Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, Jesus.
What did you do? CP?
Oh, good. You know.
Hi. Oh, hello. How's my baby? How are you? How are you, Scout? How, Scout? Good boy. Hello. How are you? Hello. Hello.
Pera.
Wow. Good. Good boy. Huh? Good boy. Looks like a boy.
Muito obrigado.
Hello, hello. So, today we got a, what are they called? Pergola. For outside, because it's incredibly warm here. It's so hot and we want to be able to eat outside, but actually it's just so warm that it's sort of impossible to do so. So we bought a pergola. We went to Leroy Merlin and we got one there, and they're assembling it at the moment, and it's going to go over here in the corner of the kitchen garden, or kitchen patio. And not only that, we also bought some bikes so we can get healthy. We're going to start cycling around the place. We basically have turned into enormous people. There's my belly. So we are going on a health buzz. So we are currently fasting. So we start eating at 1 o'clock and we finish eating at 7. And then we're just allowed to drink coffee or water or whatever that's not fattening. Do you need me to help? Do you need me to help? Do you need me? Oh. So we just had our first cycle. We went down to the town and back again. Yeah. Fabio's dying, I'm dying. Our legs are going to be in bits in the morning probably. But there you go, it's good. So we're getting fitter. We're starting to anyway. I'm going to go for a swim now. And I'm turning around. What are you going to do?
I don't know. So to point out to something.
Sweat on your head.
This cup is all sweaty.
And our canapé is up. Our pergola, whatever, is up.
It's called a pergola.
So we're underneath the table, so that's nice. Whew. So we have come out for Sunday lunch, and we're at Amazon to Pera, and we're having a really nice lunch. And say the name of the place?
The place is called Tascalado.
Tascalado, which apparently means mute.
No, are you mute?
Are you mute? Are you mute? Anyway, so we are here. It was overcast, but now it's nice. And do you know what? Sometimes it's nice to come off the main drag, come away from the main areas, and if you do, you find really nice little places like this. So the food looks amazing. So I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to have first drink in the last 2 weeks. No. Chin chin. Good afternoon. So it is a beautiful day here in the Algarve, and we have started the garden. Well, we started a garden a while ago, I have, but I've had nothing really to report. So I'm going to show you the garden as it is now, and what we've done and what we're just about to do. We have packed our little car up with with turf, in other words grass. So we're just about to lay grass in the back area of our house. So we'll be doing that. There's the dude with another roll or two of grass, which is now in our little car, which weighs a ton. So we're back home after being in the garden centre. So I'm going to show you where we're putting the grass for the house. I'll show you what I've done so far with the garden. So when you think of back, there was nothing here. It was just weeds and that's all. So I've basically planted a good bit of good few plants along here. And the grass is going to come all the way up to here. But we've put in a good few things, and some things I've grown from shoot, which is this particular plant here grew from shoot, and there's some over there, and you can see there in the corner that came from home. It's a fern from home, which to be honest with you is not in the best of place, because you know it's in sunshine, but it's in the corner where it gets absolutely no sun, so that's good. And then some other plants from home. This came from Ireland, and it was in a pot, and I put it there, and it's doing really well. And we've got peppers here growing. Of course you have to have peppers, especially when you're a cook like me. And bird of prey just there, and then just more plants along the outside edge. And our tree, this tree was here, but it's just looking so beautiful. It's really green. I'm watering it pretty much every day, and it has just really sprouted up, and the flowers are really amazing. It's called a hysterectomy. No, it's not called a hysterectomy. It's called a hysta something or other. Hysta something. And definitely not called a hysterectomy. But so yeah, so there, and this is where we're going to put all the grass. So that's the area that the grass is going to be put in, which I'm going to bring in now in a minute. And you basically just roll it out and stamp on it, and please God it takes. But that's the bougainvillea that our two very good friends, Paul and Serge. Hello Paul and Serge. They gave us this beautiful bougainvillea, and I thought it wasn't going to take. I thought it was, you know, it was going to die, but look at it now. It really did. It loves where it is. And this little plant here, the succulent there, Fabio took a clipping of that from the beach, and that's growing really well there. But a lot of the plants around are ones that we basically either took clippings of or we got in the garden centre. And that's a banana tree, which I'm hoping will grow to have bananas on it. But yeah, so the grass will be coming in now in a minute, and there's from the other side. So it'll be great once the grass is down. It'll be great once the grass is down, because the problem with having a really dusty lawn is all the dust comes into the house. Like, you know, we sweep the floor in the house and there's dust already there. So once the grass is down, it'll make such a huge difference, and it won't be as dusty, I don't think. So that's where we are at the moment. Oh, a little patio area. So we've got our patio furniture. So this is where we sit of an evening. So they're being put up because we're going to move the grass in now. There are two chairs. But, and that is clematis that came from Dublin in a pot there. The kitchen garden, if you like, or the kitchen patio. We're getting healthy. We got bikes, so we've been cycling and doing some workouts and so on, but we completely cleaned this up now. There's a lot more to go on, but we started planting, so I had to get soil from the back garden and bring it in, and we've planted herbs along there for cooking, and then put in some ferns and plants that are good in the shade, because it only gets a little bit of sunlight every day. That's a cheese plant, apparently it's a lucky plant. But yeah, and then we've got our table, and we've put up we put up the pergola, I believe it's called. That's just so we can eat out here when it's sunny, but it takes the sun away, because honest to God, it gets so hot out here. You need something to cover so you can eat comfortably. Our next thing will be to clean up this area here, which is where the washing machine is. We're going to put doors there just to hide away that stuff, and then the rest is going to be painted and so on. So I've just got that piece to do there, which is going to be the most complicated because I have to cut out a sort of patch there. So I'm finished. I have to water it now, just water the lawn and just try to keep it as green as possible. Hopefully it takes. We've had to patch in some holes and stuff, but I hope that they stay hydrated. But it looks great. If it stays, it'll be fab. It's just nice to have somewhere that we can lie out in the sun. You're happy, Fabio? Do you like?
Love it.
Good morning, everybody. So it is Saturday and it's really busy here in Amazon de Pera. We came down here, Fabio and I came down here at 9 this morning and sunbathed until now it's 11:30. So now we're going to go get the dog because we just got the dog's haircut because the poor thing is just so roasting in this heat. Because it's, I think it's 28 degrees right now but it will go up to 32 degrees. And our house is, you know, fairly cool, but even then, you know, the dog is panting like mad. So even though his hair wasn't that long, we brought him to get his hair cut again. So he's like a different dog when he gets his hair cut. He just bounces around the place because he's not as hot. But it is so roasting here, trying to get used to the whole, you know, sun. This is my first summer here in Portugal, in the Algarve, and I'm desperately trying to get used to the heat and trying to get used to it, which I think I'm doing okay, but it is just still fairly warm, to put it mildly. I know that back at home it's something like there's a heat wave on of 20 degrees. I laugh at your 20 degrees. But anyway, it's a roasting day, so we are going. Here's Patio now.
Hello, how are you?
We are off to go home, get the dog first, go home, have a shower, and then we're going to go and have some tapas in a restaurant here. We're going to start trying out new restaurants and stuff. So we'll tell you how that is. This is where we're having lunch today, which is just beside the market here in Pera. And it's supposed to be really, really good tapas restaurant. Their menu looks amazing, and their food looks lovely. The name of the bar is, I'm not good at English. There. And there's just about to be live music. Linus isn't here.
Garlic and lemon.
He wanted to come today and he wanted to come tomorrow. I told him. I'll wait till tomorrow. No, I won't wait. Thank you, no that emotion, strange emotion. La 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 la. Hey Michelle. All your best. These boots are made for walking. That's not what I do. Wanna be there, these boots are gonna walk all over you.